The call came in at dawn on November 15th, 1959. A quiet town in Kansas, known for its rolling wheat fields and small-town charm, had become the scene of something monstrous. The dispatcher's voice trembled as she relayed the details. An entire family, slaughtered in their own home. No known enemies, no obvious motive, just death, swift and merciless. I arrived at the Clutter residence, a farmhouse just outside of Holcomb. The house stood eerily silent, the morning sun doing little to warm the unnatural cold that seeped into my bones. The front door creaked open. Inside, the smell of gunpowder lingered in the air, and then I saw them. Herbert Clutter, the proud patriarch, lay sprawled in the basement. His throat had been slashed, and a shotgun blast had ended whatever struggle he had put up. His wife, Bonnie, was found in her bedroom, bound, gagged, and shot in the head. Their teenage children, Nancy and Kenyon, suffered the same fate. No screams had been heard. No neighbors had seen anything suspicious. It was as if death had slipped in like a whisper and vanished into the night. The crime scene was meticulous. No signs of forced entry, no valuables missing. Whoever did this had come for something beyond money. A vendetta? A thrill kill? I needed to find out. I combed through the evidence. The knots on the bindings were precise. Military, prison. The shells left behind were from a 12-gauge shotgun. Standard, but telling. The house was undisturbed, aside from the bodies, meaning the killers had moved with purpose, knowing exactly what they came for. Then, the first break, a boot print near the back door. Not a match for any of the Clutters. A fresh footprint, heavy set, deeper in the heel. Someone strong, someone methodical. Word spread fast. The town locked its doors at night. Rumors filled the diners and barbershops. Some said it was personal. Others, a robbery gone wrong. But deep down, everyone felt it. The fear of the unknown, the predator that walked among them. Weeks passed, and the case threatened to go cold. Then, a tip came in. A former inmate from Lansing Prison claimed to have overheard two men discussing a murder. Two men he once shared a cell with. Their names, Richard Hickok and Perry Smith. Hickok and Smith, ex-cons, drifters. The kind of men who could blend into the world unnoticed. They had been released not long before the murders. And Hickok, he had once worked for the Clutters. He knew the house. He knew there was a safe. Except there wasn't. The Clutters lived comfortably, but they didn't keep large sums of money at home. Had they killed an entire family for nothing? We tracked them down to Las Vegas. The arrest was quick. Interrogation was another story. Hickok was cocky, playing the part of an innocent man. Smith was different. Quieter, more tormented. The cracks in their alibi widened. Then, the final piece of evidence emerged. Stolen items from the Clutter home found in their possession. Under pressure, Smith confessed. It wasn't supposed to end like this, he claimed. Hickok had promised an easy score. When they realized there was no safe, panic took over. One by one, they executed the Clutters, making sure there were no witnesses. As I listening to the details of the night of horror, I realized something. Some men don't need a reason to kill. Some men just want to watch the world burn. The trial was swift. The evidence was overwhelming. Hickok and Smith were sentenced to death. And as they walked to the gallows years later, there was no remorse in their eyes, only the same emptiness that had driven them to murder. The Clutter family never got justice in the way they deserved, but their death sent a chilling message across America. Safety was an illusion, and sometimes evil wore the face of a stranger knocking at your door.